We are interested in finding the GCD or HCF, highest common factor, or the greatest common divisor. So we need to write a program. First of all, what is a GCD or an HCF? Let us take an example. We have 36 and 60. So let us take this as N1 and this as N2. Now here N1 is less than N2. So if we make the factors, these are the prime factors, and we take the common factors. So what is this? 2 is common, here 2 is common, 3 is common. So all these are common. So we just wrote it and it is 12. So what is the number here? This GCD is the number which divides 36. That is, if you take modulo of 36 with 12 and 60, take modulo of 12 with 60. So modulo will give you remainder. So this 12 3s are 36. Sorry, 0. And 12 5s are. So you get a 0. So modulo will get you 0. So any number which divides both these numbers which are given, that is the highest number, that is called as a GCD or HCF. So we'll take the N1 and N2 from the user, and then from 1 to N2, that is N1 and N2, N2 has to be lesser than N1. First of all, in our program, this N2 has to be lesser than N1. So we go from 1 to N2, and each value will be used to divide these two numbers, N1 and N2. So that number which divides both of them will be taken as the HCF. So you can write the program in C or C++. In C, you just have to include stdio.h and C out with the printf and C in with the scanf. Otherwise, the program will remain same. In C++, hash include iostream using namespace std, you have int main. First of all, ask for the number, that is enter two numbers. This N1 and N2 are the variable being declared. So take this N1 and N2. Now we have to check, because we need, in our example, N1 was 36 and N2 was 60. So we just want to go from 1 to 36 because we have to check the minimum number. That number which divides this one and this one. So we have to just go up to 36. So what we will do, we'll check whether this is greater than this or not. Means N1 is greater than our N2 or not. So if N2 is greater than N1, if this N2 is greater than N1, so we need to change the places. That is, now we want N1 as 60 and N2 as 36. So this is the only logic, just because we want to go from 1 to N2. That is 1 to the lesser number. Not, we don't want to go up till 60. So that is why we just checked whether N2 is greater than N1. If it is not, then we replace it. Means we take a temporary variable and swap it. How to swap it? This is N2 and this is N1. We take a temporary variable. So we put N2 here in T, then this N1 here in N2, and then T in N1. So we have actually swapped. So now this N1, that is for example 36 and 60, this one N and N2. Now this will become 60 as N1 and 36 as N2. Now here what we will do, we'll start from 1 till N2. This is why we have made it as N2, because we want to go till the lesser number. So from 1 to N2, every number from 1 to 36, say 1, 2, 3, all the numbers we will use to divide N1 as well as N2 at the same time. So N1 modulo I if it is 0, and N2 modulo I is equal to 0. That is, this is also true and this is also true. That has to be true. Both has to be true. That is the AND operator. So if both are true, then we take this I as the HCF. This is the number which is dividing both of them, and that is what GCD and HCF means. We come outside, print HCF and stop the program.